I was sold by my family to a man I had never met.
I was 16 years old the first time I heard my name exchanged like currency. Not spoken with love, but negotiated. Across the table covered in kola nut and palm wine between my father and a man I had never seen. I didn't understand what was happening at first. In our village, when elders gathered, children disappeared. I disappeared, but I'm someone who likes to eavesdrop. So listening, I heard my name.
I didn't know what I'd done that someone came to report me to my father. Or at least that was what I thought.
The man's name was Emmanuel. He was about 42 years old. This man had lands, had cows.
Like this man was loaded, in short. Anyways, he still is.
This man my father described as God blessing to himself.
My auntie actually told me I have landed a big catch. I didn't even know what she was talking about.
And my mom, like this is the one that shocked me. My own mom. She looked at me and nodded slowly, like she was approving a sale of a piece of land. The bride price was settled in 2 weeks. 20 cows.
Some bags of rice, oil, palm wine, some hot drinks, and a huge sum of money no one thought I had a right to know. Just like that, my destiny was sealed without my consent. No one even bothered to ask me. I cried for 3 days straight. I did not eat or drink anything for those 3 days. Then the fourth day, my grandma came to me and said something that I didn't understand, and I still do not understand up to date. I said my mother because that's how she called me.
Your tears will not change what is written, but how you cry it, that is still yours. I didn't understand, and I don't think I will ever understand what she actually meant.
So if you have any idea of what that means, please drop it in the comment. I will really appreciate it because I was so angry and exhausted to ask her what she meant, and she's no longer here for me to find out.
The wedding was small, no white dress, just close family members and close family friends. And just like that, I belonged to Emmanuel. We drove 4 hours. No one spoke to each other. The car was silent. You can only hear the engine. There was this silence that seems like you're standing beside the still water. My eyes were filled with tears, with disappointment, with betrayal from my own family. For them to seal my destiny like that without my consent. I sat there watching how my village disappeared in the dust. When we got to his house, he took out my little luggage that they had packed for me. He brought food. He didn't even ask me if I wanted food, but I was just looking at him. He spoke to me so softly, like something fragile that was about to break. On our wedding night, if I'll call it like that, on the first night, he didn't touch me. I thought maybe he was being respectful. The second night, nothing.
He practically left the room for me, took some of his clothes out, maybe into one of the rooms because his house was really big.
1 week passed. 2 weeks passed.
I barely saw him, only the housekeepers who were there to follow orders. Even though I was actually happy, but
slowly a whole month came and passed quietly and nothing happened. I began to wonder, why is it that this man came to my parents and took me? Something I could not understand. What was his reason? I was thinking that maybe because of his position in the society, he was actually gay. So he was trying to use me to cover up. Like so many thoughts went through my head. I'm like, does he want to use me for money rituals? Or he's just trying to feed me fat so I'll be good for the sacrifice?
at this point I didn't know if I should be scared or be happy. Each time I look at him sitting across the table,
I saw something in his eyes that looked like grief. So I wrote a letter to my mother. I didn't know how to explain it. So I just said, something is not right. She called the house phone 2 days later. Emmanuel answered. I never heard what he said to her. But after that call, she never brought it up again. And I understood then that whatever the secret was, the adults already knew. The family was very good. Everybody was nice to me
in a way that it felt abnormal. So one day, after about 3 months,
the sister came around. So she sat across the table, looked at me with her eyes full of something. I don't know how to call it. Is it pity or guilt? And she said,
he cannot make you a woman.
He cannot give you children.
He never has and will never be